Hello. Many people talk about anxiety and stuff now, so I wanted to take my own approach to this and share something I have managed to do with my anxiety and with my many symptoms I googled, and finally I have found a source of all this. And so I got my meter. That's an EMF meter that tells me what is a background level of radio frequency noise. And this radio frequency noise is bad because it causes voltage-gated calcium ion channels to release serotonin, dopamine and stuff into the nervous system. And this is perceived also as some thoughts and feelings and stuff. And also there is research by a Russian scientist. They have discovered that actually brain emits its own radio frequency radiation in the range from 1.5 gigahertz to 5 gigahertz. And they measured this in a super shielded room, A-class shielded Faraday cage, okay, and that tells us that there are some peaks, and these frequencies are utilized by brain to process stuff. And if some extra radiation comes into the brain cannot really tell whether it's its own radiation or its extra radiation. And it means that when radiation hits head and it penetrates brain and interferes with liquid that is around the brain, it causes some interference that is perceived as emotions, feelings and stuff. So for the purpose of being an adequate person who is totally sure that to be sure that I do think what I think and I control the situation and I'm like not disturbed by any external radiation, I wear this helmet. It looks a little bit creepy for the first time to see, but let me take some time. So, one, so, and also it's a little bit worn out, but there's also this extra mesh. It's a fine brass mesh that is against the 25 gigahertz radars. It helps with this type of radar, and it's typically used on roads. Some car users equip their cars with these radars. So, and that's one part. The second part is like this. So these goggles push the brass mesh that is in this second head to the broke zones, so they are isolated better. And for extra comfort, oh my fucking for extra comfort, to be 100% comfortable, you need to isolate as much skin surface as you can. Probably I will become a little bit too slow after doing all this, because it makes me a little bit relaxed. I'm like asking myself, what the heck, I'm recording just one another video about how I quit my job, how I quit my phone usage, and got to this point. It's super freaky, but it's I think the first video in English. I'm not sure, but well, the readings are 0. Don't look at the bottom one. It doesn't show any meaningful data. It's a little bit broken, but the top one is 0.184 microwatt per square centimeter. It's quite low for this apartment, even if it's shielded. In the summer it was like 0.3 microwatt per square centimeter, which is quite a lot. And now it's good. It's good now. It's good, but yet when I was without my shielding, I felt a little bit. Well, my head felt like some radiation is present, and it was from this direction, from this direction, and stuff. I don't want to have that. So, what's remarkable about this helmet is that when I have some thoughts that I just, well, some weird thoughts, I rarely have them actually, like some sadness, you know, some sadness, some feeling like somebody died, but you don't really tell who and why you feel like that, and like what the heck is happening. And in these cases I just go home or to some low EMF place and search for holes in the shielding, and after they are fixed, all these thoughts are completely gone and I feel normally. No medication, no extra cognitive therapy. I'm completely functional, and but I'm completely functional, but it's pretty hard to articulate for people that this is not to be crazy. All this that looks so crazy is just not to be crazy. It doesn't like fit the mind of people. That's pretty bad. I don't know how to live. I don't have job. I was fired from my job. Well, they asked me to leave my position, and I was so afraid, so I accepted this, and it was 3 years ago. So for 3 years I'm like this, and everything is fine, like mood is fine, no problem. I can allow myself to play SimCity Skylines for 2 days or so and not feel like disturbed by this. At some point I like started to, well, I need some money, I'll do some stuff for my friends who ask me to do this and that, and I just do this and have some money. Actually in this life you don't need that much of money. What I discovered is that actually almost all of money goes to fix up the problems that are caused by EMF. So if you have OCD, you need a therapist, you pay for a therapist. You need some drugs to be functional, you spend some money on that. You drink some coffee, you go to sports, you go sports and run and like jumping and stuff, and all this to like feel better, because, well, everyone is telling that you need to be sporty to feel good. Well, actually it's true. You need to be sporty to be feeling good. But there is nothing in my life that made me feel so good at all this stuff I did. Nothing. And now I'm in this strange, weird position of a man who is like happy, but it looks like a diagnosis or a mental condition. Being happy is a mental condition, and looking like this also. So, impossible to work because everybody got smartphones, and it's hard to tell people that actually you need to put your phone into an airplane mode and not to talk like that, and keep levels low and shield the apartment and shield the working space and stuff, and ask clients to go into airplane mode when they come in, not to be disturbed and not to have these epileptic episodes of like any mental condition, as I think, that is not caused by degenerative processes in the brain, is caused by EMF. And probably some mold. And so, the brief of this, put shortly, if you want to fix up your condition, you need to be EMF shielded. That's it.